Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to explore how the United States earns its money, what are the major income sources, what industries drive its economy, and why it's such a global powerhouse. Whether you're curious about economy, business, or simply how nations earn big revenue, this video is for you. Let's dive in. The United States is the largest national economy in the world by nominal GDP. Its economic sector breakdown shows that services account for the vast majority of output, around 80%, while industry, manufacturing, and agriculture make up smaller shares. So, while farming and manufacturing still matter, most of the wealth comes from sectors other than basic agriculture. Major revenue sources, government taxation and trade, to 1.5 minutes. First, the government's income. More than half of federal revenue comes from individual income taxes. Payroll taxes for Social Security, Medicare, are another roughly 30% of revenue. Corporate income taxes are smaller, around 9% of federal revenue. This gives us a picture. A large part of public revenue comes from people's wages, income plus social insurance contributions, rather than just business profits. Second, on trade and exports. The U.S. is a leading global trader, earning large income from exports of goods and services and being part of global value chains. So you have the government side, taxes, plus the business, industry side, exports, services, manufacturing, etc. Now let's look at the industries that drive U.S. income. Because services make up to 80% of the economy, many of the money-making activities are service-based. Finance, insurance, real estate, healthcare, information technology, professional, business services. For example, the financial sector, banks, capital markets, and insurance generate large revenues from domestic and global operations. Real estate, commercial and residential also is a huge contributor. Technology and innovation. The U.S. leads in technology, software, information services, and intellectual property. According to data, income from licensing IP is huge. Because innovation creates high-margin products and exports, or service exports, the U.S. gets strong earnings here. Manufacturing and industry. Manufacturing remains important. In 2023, manufacturing contributed around $2.3 trillion to U.S. GDP, about 10.2% directly. Adding indirect effects, it's higher, to 17.1%. Industries include aerospace, automobiles, electronics, chemicals, heavy machinery, etc. These generate income both domestically and via exports. Energy. Natural resources. The U.S. is a major producer of petroleum, natural gas, and related products. So energy extraction, refining, export of fuel, commodities is another important money earner. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and biotechnology. An aging population and innovation in medicines means healthcare and biotech are fast-growing high-income sectors. These fields bring in revenues from domestic consumption and also export of advanced treatments, products. Why is the U.S. so strong at earning money compared to many other nations? Some reasons. Large internal market. With a huge population and high consumer spending, businesses can scale. Global reach. U.S. firms operate globally. The U.S. dollar has global reserve status. Innovation and IP. Strong research and development, intellectual property rights mean higher margins. Diversified economy, agriculture, manufacturing, services, tech, all present, so risk is spread. Trade and openness. U.S. has been actively involved in global trade, which boosts its exports and earnings. Hope you found this breakdown helpful. If yes, please like, share, and subscribe, and let us know in comments which sector you're most interested in. See you next time.